Today, I'm going over the reasons why I refunded my purchase of Iron Man on the Quest 2 and why it may not be worth your time or money. Welcome to the Mothership. Iron Man VR was originally released in July of 2020 for PlayStation VR and was recently ported over to the Quest. I spent just under 2 hours in this game before deciding to pull the plug and request a refund, and I'm going to explain everything I liked and disliked about this game and why I ultimately decided to refund my purchase. To start off, Iron Man is a very traditional linear game. You get a bit of the story, then fly around and shoot stuff, then back to the story, then you fly around again, back to story, fly, you get the idea. Now the flying parts are pretty fun at first, and the game doesn't disappoint in the graphic department or anything, but in the less than 2 hours I played, it was already feeling stale. Flying around in VR while shooting stuff just isn't anything new, and it felt repetitive rather quickly. There is an upgrade system where you can add some weapons and modifiers to your suit, but it isn't very robust, with just a couple options per slot. Now I could be wrong on this, as more stuff may unlock later in the game, so take this with a grain of salt. There does appear to be a lot more than 2 hours of playtime here, as there are 12 total missions, and I only completed about 3 or 4, but I wasn't at all excited to play them. There just isn't anything here to be excited about. It feels like a one-trick pony, and there's plenty of VR games where you can soar through the air blasting things, and they don't cost $40. With a price tag that high, I really expect a lot more from a Quest game than what was delivered here. $40 makes it the most expensive game in the Quest store, tied with top-tier titles like Walking Dead Saints and Sinners and Bone Lab. Now the game does appear to have a real story, as the story sections are quite long, and although it is nice to see a real story-based game on the Quest, all the story sections break the VR immersion in every possible way. Your hands clip through everything in the environment, and throughout long segments, you can't even move around. You're stuck pinned to one location, and if you try to move at all, you get this super annoying no walking indicator in the middle of your view. You know, just like in real life. If you're gonna make a story-based VR game, at least make the story parts enjoyable. And it's a shame because the story portion is interesting, and I would have liked to see this done well. I was really hoping I could recommend this game, but with such a high price tag and little to offer in originality, I just can't. If you're looking for a similar game that really delivers on originality and overall fun, I recommend you check out Swarm. It's only $25 in the Quest store, and in my opinion is a much better buy. That's about all I have to say about Iron Man. It's not a terrible game or anything, it's just very basic, and I have a hard time justifying the $40 price tag. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do me a solid and hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. You can show your support even more by leaving a comment. Let me know if you'd like me to review Swarm in my next video. Subscribe to the Mothership for more VR content. I always try to deliver honest VR game reviews. Follow me on Twitter @MothershipVR. Mothership out.